Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the AEW Dynamite Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1610. We're going to talk about what happened at AEW Dynamite tonight. As we know, we're 11 days away from All In. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of stuff went down, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a little fun talking about this, because there's some wrestlers I cannot stand in AEW right now. This is crazy. And it seems like, they should change the name to All Elite Wrestling to, according to some of them, All Elite Weenies, because lots of people want to be weenies, ladies and gentlemen. Mercedes Moné kicked it off with Mercedes Moné defending the TBS title against former three-time AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida. And Camille got involved during the matchup, forcing Shida to bust out her candlestick and whacked Camille with it. And Mercedes Moné took advantage of the situation, and by grabbing the candlestick and causing Camille to attack Shida during the matchup, and then Mercedes Moné took advantage of it and won the match with her finishing maneuver, the money maker. So, and she retained the title, but then Dr. Britt Baker's music being played, and Mercedes Moné thought that she would, that she was in the stands as disguised as the person in the Sting mask. Camille grabbed the person in the Sting mask, attacked her, but it wasn't her. It wasn't Britt Baker. Britt Baker came through the crowd, attacked Moné, and when she was about to hit the lockjaw on Moné, Camille bailed her out. And that sounds like, okay. And Renee Paquette interviewed Jay Lethal about his match against Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman Adam Page, the dude, needs anger management. He attacked, the Jeff was talking to, Hangman Adam Page attacking, he almost hurt Renee Paquette, for goodness sakes. Hangman Adam Page needs some freaking anger management. Because if something happened to Renee Paquette, Jon Moxley won't need any anger management. He'll take it out on Hangman Adam Page. Adam Page needs to watch himself. Jeepers, cool that temper of yours. I think you got Swerve Strickland on the brain. That's the problem with Hangman Adam Page. Swerve Strickland on the brain. I understand you're upset that he decided to make it personal by invading your house and messing with your son and all. But dude, you have to take it out on others? Come on now. Wait till you get your opportunity again. So, he brought with Jay Lethal all the way to a matchup. Jay Lethal and Hangman Adam Page, and Hangman Adam Page ended up winning that matchup. Meanwhile, Pac was not very happy at the fact that Will Ospreay is challenging MJF for the AEW American/International title. And he goes, in 2 weeks in Cardiff, I'm getting my shot against the winner of that matchup. So, and MJF, I can't stand the guy. Guy's a jerk. He claims to be the greatest American hero. Dude, if that was the case, he would have dated Connie Selica, hired William Catt as his manager, and if he went to the WWE and they usually change the name, he could change his name to Ralph Hinckley and have Joey Scarborough play the theme song. Look what's happened to me. I can't believe in myself. I couldn't be on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could be so free. Flying away on a wing on a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. And then have your hair permed up like William Catt. You Beavis looking butt at MJF. Greatest American hero, my foot. I'll tell you what. You know I'd rather have the greatest American hero, freaking Logan Paul. Okay? But then again, I don't want Logan Paul as the greatest American hero either. Because MJF and Logan Paul are a couple of Beavis-looking buttheads. I cannot stress this enough. You know, to me, they're about as irritating as the dandruff on my shirt, for goodness sakes. Anyways. So anyways, Darby Allin was addressing Jack Perry and how Jack Perry is spoiled because the Young Bucks decided to be his friend and, oh, you're saying your friends and all that good stuff, right? But then, as he was getting ready for a matchup, Jack Perry attacked him from behind to the back, where he almost, he traps him in beneath the garage doors, and was about to slam a wheeled chest on his head. Security stopped him, and he said, "You know what? I want a coffin match." And so they announced to Tony Khan, the TNT title on line. Now it's a coffin match. You know the rules of coffin match, same thing as a casket match in the WWE. Put your opponent inside the casket and close the lid, and that's all you gotta do. But then Mariah May addresses Tony Storm and about how, you know, she used Tony Storm and all, and then she goes, "We're both going to die, but I'm the one who's going to write your eulogy in the end." But then Renee Paquette, now, this is the brightest moment of AEW Dynamite tonight. Bringing back one of the most gorgeous women from the land of the rising sun. And I'll tell you right now, I love Io Sky. I like her. You know, and I also like Julia. I can't wait to see her in action. But Mina Shirakawa, who's made her return, is at the top of my list. You know, I could joke and say there's a couple of reasons why I like Mina Shirakawa, but y'all get the idea. But anyways, Renee Paquette interviewed her, and Mina Shirakawa is feeling very, very sad. Now, does Mariah May care about Mina Shirakawa, or is Mariah May out for herself? And I think Mina Shirakawa is going to have to test that. I don't know if Mina Shirakawa is going to step back and watch these two ladies. She just became friends with Tony Storm, too. And if I were Mina Shirakawa, I would trust Tony Storm more than I do Mariah May right now. I know Mina Shirakawa's known Mariah May during their time in Stardom, but my main concern is Mina Shirakawa can benefit more by learning a lot from Tony Storm. But we shall see what happens during her stay in America once again. Meanwhile, the Casino Gauntlet qualifier match, they'll have a Casino Gauntlet match at All In. Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. Whoever wins this matchup wins a spot in that matchup. And the two stooges of the Undisputed Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, tried to come to ringside to help out Roderick Strong, but Mark Briscoe and Tomohiro Ishii are the conglomeration. Remember, Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly are part of that. Stopped Taven and Bennett. But Orange Cassidy took advantage of the situation, ended up hitting Kyle O'Reilly and won the matchup, but the two shake hands in the end. Well, Kyle O'Reilly's, he'll find his way. I know Kyle O'Reilly's going to be hungry for a championship pretty soon. So we shall see. And then Renee Paquette did face-to-face with Claudio Castagnoli and Kazuchika Okada. Claudio decided to talk about what having the Continental title means to him. And then Okada kind of mocking him, making fun of him and saying, "And I will see you in Cardiff, and I will beat you in Cardiff. So good luck," and basically called Claudio a bitch. Claudio was not very happy about that. He goes, "You know what? I'm getting sick of this Okada. I want the real Okada. I want the Rainmaker, not this goofball guy who thinks he's funny, making people laugh, and fawning over Mercedes Moné. Claudio Castagnoli wants the real Kazuchika Okada, the one that had a rivalry with Hiroshi Tanahashi, the one from New Japan. Not this goofy-looking moron that is sucking up to the Young Bucks just for their entertainment." So I'm like, good. But then Renee Paquette interviewed the Patriarchy, and Christian Cage says the reason why he attacked because he took everything that matters in old as a referee. I can't believe that whoever put Christian Cage as a referee is on crack, ladies and gentlemen. And believe me, I know it's got to be the EVPs, the Young Bucks, aka Beavis and Butthead, all of them more those two clowns. If I was the AEW commissioner, I would say Mother Wayne should not be recognized as a trio champion. She never took part in matches. That would be Kill Switch. I don't know why Christian Cage wants to screw up Kill Switch. One of these days, Kill Switch is going to put that guy on a gurney. I don't care because he's Christian Cage thinks that Kill Switch doesn't deserve holding a championship. Let me tell you something. Is Christian Cage allergic to a big masked dinosaur dude holding a championship belt? It's like, dude. I would have been commissioner and say, if Mother Wayne's going to be recognized as a trio champion, she should fight in the ring. If she can't fight in the ring, you guys forfeit the titles. And you better be thinking, and hopefully Christian Cage will change his mind saying, okay, Kill Switch is the champion. I would have said, fine. It ain't fair to Kill Switch. I'm sorry. One of these days, Kill Switch is going to clobber Christian Cage, and there goes the Patriarchy. Instead of letting Mother Wayne hold the belt, Kill Switch should be holding that title. So, but then and then Christian Cage says, Renee, I can't stand you. Grabs the microphone because I don't want to be in Norfolk because there are people over there and they're not worthy. And he says, by the way, you can go back to being a mom, probably a worse mom than a reporter. Jerk. What a jerk Christian Cage is. Even Tony Schiavone responded, well, on the behalf of the people of Virginia, we don't want you here. Good. Christian Cage is a jerk. Anyways, Tony Schiavone decided to interview Hook. Hook's upset, and he's called out Chris Jericho for an FTW title match. So the learning tree goes on. Hi, guys. Hi, Hook. I'll tell you what. I'll accept your challenge, but not next week. Not in Albany, no. Let's go to All In for this one. But there's two things you got to do. Two things you need to realize. One, if you're fighting me at All In, it'd be your last shot. Two, in order to go to All In, you have to beat the Redwood Big Bill. And then Big Bill says, I'm going to shove you up Taz's ass. I'm going, what? Dude. And then Hook goes, you know what? I'm going to beat the big bitch and I'm going to get you because you'll never, ever be the same again. I was like, ooh, snap. I like Hook. And, seriously, I'm like, okay. Alright, here's the deal. Alright, this is going to, I can't wait. And you got Brian Keith, respect Chris Jericho. He's going to shove you up in my... Like, Brian Keith is such a grouch, isn't he? He's supposed to be, and he's a far cry from what he was in reality of wrestling, let me tell you. I'll get to that. And then the Young Bucks were getting ready for their entrance in the tag team title match, and then the Acclaim attacks them up the ramp, and then it led into the matchup. Billy Gunn decided to come down to ringside to make sure the Young Bucks don't do anything stupid, and he was caught with a chair. Referee ejects him from ringside. He wasn't going to use it on the Young Bucks. He was just taking it away from the Young Bucks. And then FTR gets involved when the referee, Rick Knox, was knocked out. And then Matthew Jackson says something, and that set off Dax Harwood. The referee came to, saw that, disqualified the Acclaimed. And then there's FTR and the Acclaimed had a shoving match after, shoving a match in an argument with the Acclaimed after the matchup. And Renee Paquette interviewed Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels says, okay, here's what we're going to do. This coming Saturday on Collision. FTR versus the Acclaim. Winner will take on the Young Bucks for the World Tag Titles at All In. Before I continue on for this last match, actually no, let me. I'm doing the main event. Wheeler Yuta went one-on-one with Strickland in a non-title matchup. Strickland won. Strickland addresses Bryan Danielson, who was watching at ringside, says, what happened to him tonight is what's going to happen to you at All In. And then as Bryan Danielson turned around to tend to Yuta, Swerve Strickland came back to the ring and basically kicked Bryan Danielson in the face. And then did the mocking, yes. Okay, I want to address, there's some few guys in AEW I can't stand. The Young Bucks, a.k.a. Beavis and Butthead, Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, Jack Perry, Hangman Adam Page, and yes, MJF. All they want to do is cheat, be told goofballs, and insult everybody, push people's buttons, make up rules as they go along. And I'm going to add Kazuchika Okada here. You can put all those guys together. You know what? I come up with the perfect name for them: Clown School, because they're nothing but a bunch of clowns. Their mama's so ugly. She looks like John Laurinaitis. That's why I can't stand. Although MJF's mama's not ugly, but the rest of their mamas are ugly. Let me tell you something. I can't stand Christian Cage, a condescending brat. I'm gonna let Mother Wayne hold the title and not kill switch. He acts like a little kid. And then you got Chris Jericho. Hi guys. Hi. For the world, get real. Mocking a title that Taz has in his heirloom. And you know what? Chris Jericho's a condescending moron. Then you got the Young Bucks, a.k.a. they act like Beavis and Butthead. But you add Brandon Cutler, you'd be the Three Stooges. But then they're going to be an insult to the Three Stooges. I want to do whatever we want. We're EVPs. Yeah. Oh, you guys are nothing but suck-ups to that idiot Dave Meltzer. He's the head clown of that clown school. Dave Meltzer, can't stand him. The reason why AEW was built is to satisfy Dave Meltzer. Because Dave Meltzer is a whining, crying baby when it comes to reporting on the WWE. Dave Meltzer's a crybaby. Crybaby Dave Meltzer. You put Dave Meltzer, the Young Bucks, MJF, who claims to be the greatest American hero, Jack Perry, who's a spoiled moronic brat. His father would be disgraced if he was still alive today. But no. His father, Lou Perry, poor guy's rolling in his grave at his son's behavior. And Adam Page, who needs to freaking calm down his temper. Dude is a nutcase. And you know what? You put them all together, and with Dave Meltzer, what you get? Clown School. And Dave Meltzer is your head clown. You can call him a bunch of dunces. Put all dunce caps on the Elite. I don't care. Kazuchika Okada, I have to agree with Claudio Castagnoli. He's not being the Rainmaker. He's not being the guy that dominated New Japan and had great matches against Hiroshi Tanahashi. No, he wants to call everybody a bitch. He wants to be funny and almost, I'm a little bit more Mercedes Monet. I'm going to smack Okada upside his head and just get straightened up yourself, boy. You got a title? Prove it to me why you are the champion. Dork. What a dork Okada is. He's reduced to being a dork. Come on. And then all this to satisfy Dave Meltzer. This is all about Dave Meltzer. AEW is all about giving Dave Meltzer 5-star ratings. And somebody give Dave Meltzer a 5-star slap upside the head. I mean, seriously, I can't stand Dingleberry. Yeah, the Dingleberry World Order. The Dude Wipe World Order. The DWWO. The Dude Wipes World Order. I'm talking about the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, Jack Perry, the entire Elite, along with Christian Cage and Chris Jericho, headed by Dave Meltzer, the Dude White World Order, the Dingleberry World Order, the Stooge World Order. Yeah, and Brendan Cutler, he's a stooge in there. I mean, seriously. Come on. You're talking about Clown School. Alright? Clown School. You put all those, make them all the clown shoes. I mean, seriously. Seriously, I can't stand them. I can't. Chris Jericho and Christian. I hope the Dudley Boys one day go to AEW along with Spike and strip and do away with their clothes and strip them of their towels again so that they can run around. They have to walk home buck naked. Okay? I can't stand it. I just really can't. It's just so stupid. Hey, clown school. That's what the Young Bucks are. Nothing but clown school, dude. Clown school. Yeah, and we're all red noses. Honk, honk. And have them all dressed like Doink the Clown. Okay? There's all your doinks right there, There's 1 doink, 2 doinks, 3 doinks, 4 doinks. Yeah. Clown school. They have to all dress like Doink the Clown. And all the 11. I can't stand the Young Bucks, a.k.a. Beavis and Butthead. You got the Beavis-looking Butthead and MJF. He's a clown, too. He calls himself the greatest American hero. If that's the case, he should marry Connie Selica, have Joey Scarborough sing his theme song, and have William Catt as his manager. For goodness sakes. And if he goes to the WWE with all of them, change his name to Ralph Hinckley. Hangman Adam Page, who basically can't keep his temper in check. And then you got Jack Perry, who's probably as arrogant as all get out. And Okada wants to be a clown and be a goofball. Seriously. Come on. AEW was just created to satisfy Dave Meltzer. All of this is to suck up Dave Meltzer. Some of the talent I respect in AEW, well, look what's going on. Seriously. Can't stand it. I like AEW, but some of the wrestlers there, they're just trying to satisfy Dave Meltzer. Simple as that. Because Dave Meltzer's a crybaby when it comes to the WWE. Wah! Like I said, Dave Meltzer, the Young Bucks, MJF, Hangman Adam Page, Jack Perry, and Kazuchika Okada should be all known as Clown School. Clowns are us. The Clown World Order. Dude, sponsored by Dude Wipes. And you got Dude Wipe Dave Meltzer as their manager leader. Dorks. What a bunch of dorks. Anyways, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1610 of AEW Dynamite Event Center for the 14th of August 2024. Now, tomorrow we got Pressure Luck. We got the Dugout Crew podcast coming at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And then we got Rant and Rave tomorrow at 8. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.